All right, we are live. Welcome, guys, back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle. Later start today, and we're going to start seeing this a little bit more often on days that I have to work on my new job, because my new job is a 4 o'clock a.m. to a 12:30 p.m. shift. So I can't start any earlier than this. So the new shift will be 1 o'clock shows for those days. There will still be some 10:30 shows on days that I don't have work. And I'm going to be working every weekend, so weekends are not going to be shows. There will be NFL content on Saturday nights. So I'll be doing Saturday night shows for NFL for the next day. But when it comes to it, there's not going to be any more weekend shows, unfortunately, but any weekend morning shows anymore, unfortunately. But there will be some shows for NFL, maybe a show or two, like a short show for some college football. Maybe I cap it or whatever with you guys for a little bit. But I just figured I'd give you guys the updates on that. So we will jump into today's card, which I will say I did not. Obviously, the Athletics and Nationals game has already started. Couldn't get to it. I didn't bet it. I probably would have been most likely on Athletics run line, but I'm not really too. Probably wasn't going to get involved in it anyway. So there we go. No Higgs show, so I guess I'm here. Cool. Good afternoon, Tim. Let's get it. Let's get it, Fernando. Get a guest to take over. No, this is my channel. No. Unless you want to run it. Do you want to run a show on weekends? Go for it. I'll talk to me. I'll let you run shows then. Have fun. But let's go ahead. We got 3 baseball, and then we will talk over some preseason football today. Which, what time did the football game start? 7:30, and 10 o'clock. You know what? Let's start with football today. We're not gonna dive deeply into it because it's preseason at the end of the day. But I kind of have the same feeling for the Colts game as I do the Bengals game next. We look at the line movements for this one. The line opened up. That's not the side I wanted. Line opened up for the Indianapolis Colts at minus 1. They're all the way up to a 6.5. So when it comes to that one, huge line movement. I'm guessing there's some starters playing a little bit for the Colts. Keep in mind, guys, even if the starters are going, they're not going long into the game. And it makes sense because all the money's coming on the Colts, not a lot of tickets. That's fine. More of the money's coming on the Colts, so it makes sense why the line's moving that way, along with the players playing, not playing, whatever goes on in the preseason. I'm still going to bet the preseason just because some football action for you guys. But I'm going to have the same kind of feelings for this game as I am the next game. I'm taking the dog. I'm taking the Ravens here, and I'm going to be taking the Eagles. I'm going to kind of pair them both together. I think the line's moved way too far. It's the same deal with the Bengals game because, oh, my God, Joe Burrow is playing. Who cares? The Philadelphia Eagles have gone from -2 to plus 6.5, and I got 6.5 on both of them. Honestly, I don't see the whole reason for the line movement, so I'm going to ride with both dogs today. Keep it close. Keep in mind, games can end in ties. So keep that in mind as well when you're betting preseason. Games can end in ties. But I'm going to be pairing up both these games because we went over both how their line movements went. I'm going to be taking both dogs to start off the card. Coyote running shows would be crazy. Honestly, I don't have anybody else that I trust to do shows. So no, I don't trust anybody to do stuff on my channel. So no, nobody else is running my shows. Colts or nothing. I went with the Ravens. I like the Ravens in this spot. That's just kind of how I'm going to roll. Lean over, but pass. Fair. I like the Eagles. I am on the Eagles today. You don't trust me? You don't trust me? Dang. I'll be honest. You're a name. You're a name on a screen. No, I don't know you personally. But I doubt it. I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't be able to do shows. But those are the first two games. I'm going to look at the third game as well. We got the Raiders and the Seahawks. Raiders are 4.5-point favorites with a total of 37. And I took a different approach in this game. I didn't just grab the dog again, although the line's kind of doing the same thing. It just hasn't gone as crazy. I went with the over in this game. Line opened up at 34.5. It's up to a 37. The line movement agrees with this one. So I'm actually going to be on the over in the Raiders Seahawks game. As kind of this is kind of like the quick little clips because it's at the end of the day it's preseason football. There's not a whole lot to talk about with them. So I'm going to be taking the over in the Raiders game. That one is at 10 o'clock. And I'm taking both dogs. Over to the TikTok chat. Jackson, do you talk fantasy? I really don't do fantasy football. I have a family league that I do. Other than that, not a lot of football, not a lot of fantasy football stuff. And then Rowdy saying, morning, brother. Colts under, Raiders under, see you at the window, stay humble. I am on the over in the Raiders game, and I'm on both dogs in the early games. I'm on the Ravens, and I'm on the Eagles. So there you go. But we'll head to a spot that I could actually have a little bit more meat on the bone, something that I have a little bit more data with, and that is baseball. And we will head over to the baseball card now, where we got the White Sox and the Mariners to lead it off. Mariners are minus 280 with a total of 7.5. That is a really big line, and it's only getting bigger. That's what she said. You got Shane Smith taking on Logan Gilbert. Shane Smith, 15 starts, a 3-5 record, 3.38 ERA, 74 and 2/3 innings pitched, 28 earned runs, 32 walks, and 68 strikeouts. On the opposite side, you got Logan Gilbert, who is obviously going to have the pitching advantage in this one. Logan Gilbert this year, 15 starts, a 3-4 record, a 3.45 ERA, 78 and 1/3 innings pitched, 30 earned runs, 18 walks, and 112 strikeouts. 100% pitching advantage with the Seattle Mariners. We'll go ahead and refresh my Fangraphs page so I can get the accurate numbers for that. Both of them are facing righties today. Seattle is 7th in baseball, 111 WRC plus versus righties. The White Sox are 28th at 84 WRC plus. Hitting and pitching advantage are both with the Seattle Mariners in this game, obviously. We will go to the line movement, see where we can go in this game. As soon as it loads, we want these numbers. The line is moving towards the Seattle Mariners, going from 250 to 275, and it makes sense. Line is moving towards the towards the under by 6 cents in this one. Although the market really doesn't match Seattle. I mean, Seattle's getting 82% of the bets and 75% of the money. It makes sense. I'm actually going to take the under in this game. 32% of the bets, 57% of the money is on the under. I feel like that's a good spot for it. So we're going to go ahead and grab the under in this game. We'll start it off under 7.5 at minus 117, and we will ride with the Seattle. The under in the Seattle Mariners game. Earle, will you have daily videos on YouTube? I'm going to try my best, dude. I'm going to try my best. I do. I will have videos on, yes, especially with football season and everything. Yeah, 100%. Rowdy in the TikTok chat saying, good luck, brother. Remember what I said. Stay humble. Like you're live. Everyone subscribe and subscribe to him. Damn right. Listen to Rowdy. Subscribe and follow me on TikTok if you guys have not already. Make sure you guys are following me over there. 2 games left. This is going to be a very short show if you guys couldn't catch that drift because you look at it and there's only 2 more baseball games. There's a very, very small baseball card today. Singer versus Skeens in this one. You got the Pirates at a -160. That is insane. Brady Singer versus Paul Skeens. Singer in this one. 22 starts, a 9-8 record with a 4.36 ERA, 115 2/3 innings pitched, 56 earned runs, 44 walks, and 111 strikeouts. On the opposite side, you got Mr. Paul Skeens, who is the front runner now for the Cy Young Award in the National League. 23 starts, a 6-8 record with a 2.02 ERA, 138 innings pitched, 31 earned runs, 34 walks, and 154 strikeouts. Obviously, Paul Skeens has the pitching advantage in this one. Cincinnati has the hitting advantage, though. 100 WRC plus compared to an 83 WRC plus. So this one is split down the middle. I understand why the Pirates are such a big favorite. I know it sounds crazy that they are. It's the Skeens effect. That's all it is. But the line is moving towards Cincinnati from 154 plus 154 to plus 147, which is interesting. And then the line is moving towards the under. And then with the money coming in, more on the more tickets are on the Pirates, but more money is on the Reds. We got a dog to take here. We'll be taking the Cincinnati Reds in this one. We'll grab them on the money line. It's a fading Skeens type of thing, for sure. So let's go ahead and we'll grab the Reds on the money line in this one. Plus 145. Let's roll. Yeah, there's no reason why that line should be that crazy. Rowdy, appreciate all the likes. No chat, though. So we'll go ahead to the final game of the day, and we will look at the Marlins and the Braves. The Marlins are -120 favorites with a total of 8. We get Yuri Perez taking on Cookie Carrasco. If somebody would have told me at this point in the season that the Braves would be, 8 games behind the Marlins, I would have laughed at you. But here we are. Yuri Perez this year, a 2.7 ERA in his 10 starts, a 4-3 record with a 2.7 ERA, 50 innings pitched, 15 earned runs, 18 walks, 51 strikeouts. 100% Perez has the pitching advantage over the crumbled Cookie this year, who has made all of 9 appearances, 7 of them were starts. He's pitching to somewhere in a 5+ ERA because in 38 innings, he's allowed 24 earned runs. He has not been good, but you don't expect Cookie Carrasco to be good. So 100% pitching advantage there. In terms of hitting advantage, it's also with Miami. Miami 104 WRC plus, Atlanta 100. So hitting and pitching advantage both towards the fish. Then we go and we look at the line movement in this one, and I wonder why the line has not moved towards the fish. It does not make sense. The line's actually moved 5 cents towards the Braves, which will end up keeping us off this game, which will end up just having us on 2 out of the 3 baseball games today, because we will be passing on the Marlins and the Braves. Working thirds, good luck, man. Did it for 10 years. It is brutal. I can imagine, dude. I can imagine. Reds, money line. Yes, I'm on the Reds, money line today. But that is, I know it's a quick show, but that's going to do it for today's show. We'll be back again tomorrow. All right, tomorrow is Friday. We'll be back again tomorrow. It will be another 1 o'clock show because I do work tomorrow. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for that. I know, quick show today, but I will be back again tomorrow with another one. Yes, Rowdy. Stay humble. Peace out. See you guys.